So as we get older, not that I am, as we get older, we can't help but see people experiencing life in ways that we may have seen it once or understood it to be once and then learned later that it was a little different. Take your pick, whether that's age or just experience, but ultimately the perception that life today is so much more complicated and challenging and fraught with disappointment and frustration sometimes than what other generations maybe had to deal with. You know, we watch a movie about the 1950s and we think, well, look how easy it was, you know? Fonzie just got on his motorcycle and rode to the diner and everybody chatted it up and went home and didn't know any better and ignorance was bliss. Well, tons of shit went down for generations just before and after that and every other generation on planet Earth. So just know that your pain is really valid and real, and no one should ever take that away from you, nor should you let them. But also just have some perspective about what your unique challenges and experiences are. And don't forget that the opportunities are oftentimes, in our current status in life, they're oftentimes just as proportionate to some of the challenges. 3 centuries ago, understanding anything that was going on outside like a 25-mile radius of where you lived was probably unheard of. You just didn't have a real opportunity to know that unless you were elite or had access to books or paintings or anything that really indicated that there was a massive difference to what your life was like. And then being exposed to those things, you could grow as a person and be a global citizen and everything else. So although that feels overwhelming today, we need to appreciate what opportunities that creates for us and embrace those and calmly soak in and understand what these opportunities are and realize them, because that's such a great gift compared to what people not that long ago in history, and certainly throughout most of human history, would ever have had access to. So it's just a teeny little granular tidbit of information to consider when we feel like life is so crazy today. And yes, there's a lot of unpredictable shit coming up that I think a lot of us will experience. But remember that all that overwhelming chaos is also opportunity, which at least gives you the ability to make a list of potentialities of what to do with that chaos and opportunity. I hope that helps somebody out there who is thinking way too much about this shit today.